Team Spirit TI winners versus PUCKCHAMP. For me personally, I love watching these guys right now. I think they're playing some sick Dota.
When you watch off laners, like Sand King goes dagger every game, but you know it works. Yeah. So as long as it's working, but he needs to play with. He's not a space maker, right? So if you're gonna play him on 3, you kind of need that Spirit mid. Around Tokyo's first blood top.
Yep, they managed to pick up that one, but it looks like the SF may be traded back as Yutaro is going to be able to get that last dagger.
And that says a lot, right? He's not really known for her laning prowess.
Yeah, certainly. Just keeps on getting daggered, and with the early orb of corrosion, it's making this SF look pretty sad. Ducalis, he gets jumped on and almost killed, in fact, as back over to bottom lane. Collapse with the Meteor Hammer is now just going to start dominating, but he's charged, and Mira just dove right past the tier 1 tower, so they know this charge is coming, but they may not be able to stop the pressure here, as behind the tier 1 tower, they're going to go for the dive here. Is there any helping hand? Mira, if he gets the bash, that's going to be enough to be able to get the kill, and he could probably still get out too. Back into the trees, Young G does not want to pursue. Yeah, what is a Quatswix Invoker without urn charges?
Yeah, that's
not a happy camper. Ducalis and Astral have been trying really hard for the last minute to make this gank work, and they finally do manage to get it. Spear midway through the Meteor Hammer, and should be a kill. Uh-oh. Are they going to run out of damage? Oh, dear, they are. The charges are going to come through from Mira. Collapse is already out. He can try and go back in 5 seconds. In fact, Yutaro, he shows up, keeping their distance, waiting to poke and poke until there is a hero low enough to be able to commit, and it's going to be showing it now. Imprisonment. Meteor Hammer, Astral. He's gonna fall, he's gonna die, and Ducalis running forward. I don't think you could do anything to collapse here. You don't have the nukes for it. He throws out the spear, does manage to land it. Young G and Malik need to be able to get here fast. Turns around, throws out the ultimate, but the damage is there. They finally get the kill they were looking for that entire time. Collapse falls. Yutaro is level 6 and was hoping for a crit or two to be able to kill Malik. Finally gets it now. Is he gonna jump?
Gonna do it?
He's gonna jump. Young G's ready to pounce in return, and that was actually quite a sick bait. Risky as hell, but ultimately it gets the carry of Team Spirit killed.
Yeah, it was a bit surprising to see Toro be the one to TP and be part of that skirmishing and have the Bane free farming, but yeah, it'll pay off later when you see this Bane actually has some levels and he gets a grip kill on him. Well, for now, he'll be getting killed.
Yeah, Mapushka goes down, as does Mira. Mira actually dies in the bottom lane.
And he got 1 value point in the Shadow Race to kind of offset the laning stage, right? Which I thought about as well, but it didn't work. And so he's just gonna keep hitting creeps, and then at some point, he's gonna get Alacrity with MKB, and he'll actually shred this PA. The top lane, real quick, they found Invoker.
Fiend's Grip, they do manage to chase back Collapse here. The Spear's going to be able to stop Bane from that Fiend's Grip. They're going to be able to get both of these kills very nicely rotated by PUCKCHAMP. I wonder how many bad imprisonment saves do you need on the enemy team for you to go the shard, so people can actually...
Does that work with the allies? Because I thought I tried it before and I couldn't move.
Yes.
It says...
You should be able to. I'm not sure what the conditions are when it stops. Tornado, ooh, just misses. Mapushka dances away through the trees, is not going to be able to make it out, but PUCKCHAMP had to work pretty hard to be able to get that kill. And now look for Mira, caught him inside the arena, and missed the spear. Doesn't really matter, should still die, and they'll take this mid-tier 1 tower. So PUCKCHAMP striking back.
And in return, they didn't really lose much of a net worth for losing their tier 1 mid and 2 heroes.
And as a result, they're going to have some very fast BKB timings as Yutaro is closing in on his. We already have it on Toronto Tokyo, and that's why he's being hyper aggressive right now in the enemy jungle. He's got Mira to be able to follow him up. The tornado landed on Toronto Tokyo, but the charge through is what catches Young G. TPing in SF. Maybe this is what you're talking about, of just letting your losses go. Ooh, the pit into the fear, but Toronto Tokyo is not tanking. Oh, he had the mana to throw out remnants and jump, but just played it a little bit too long there. Maybe underestimating that minus armor and physical damage.
Yeah, a bit of a blunder there. I think he was trying to save it for another slight or something, but yeah, a little awkward.
Astral actually leading off with the Yules, might have been able to catch Collapse, but unfortunately the rest of the team was not close enough there. Not yet, anyway. Bean's grip. Anybody to be able to save this? Ducalis can go for the arena if he wants to. Oh, geez, they dropped the ultimate, but Collapse is going to be in some trouble here with the arena on out. The Underlord was not going to be able to save there, but they can still clean up these extra supports. So this is great for PUCKCHAMP. Very, very nice fight for them. As, I guess, kind of baited out the Underlord, and everybody from PUCKCHAMP was still around. You can still do the same thing, pit Yules into pit again. But it's also a save mechanism for yourself. It can be used offensively against certain good heroes, like Ember Spirit in this example.
Dire are scanned.
Yeah, I watched that game, and I was wondering if he just did it. Oh, anyways, they're going in real quick.
They're going hard onto the SF, but okay, never mind. Mira managed to get the ultimate off, and that is what's going to bring down the SF. You said it's a good anti-carry against the Shadow Fiend. We're seeing in action here. Ducalis throwing out the arena. Does manage to catch Mira inside of it, awkwardly enough, but missed everybody else, and they can't even commit for the Spirit Breaker because it's the PA and it's the OD they have to worry about. Toronto Tokyo coming in from behind is going to be able to chain the two supports up together and ensure that the rest of the team Spirit can lay in the damage to win this fight cleanly. Getting the carry, getting the extra kills. Whenever they pop their BKBs, not much can PUCKCHAMP do to stop them, but it's about to get even worse with an Aegis on Yutoro. Basher complete. Deso up next. Uh-oh. Mira walked into an awkward situation. Pit into Yules, into Pit again, but Malik seeing the damage coming in. Yutoro's here. They're going to try and get out real quickly with the ultimate, but it's not fast enough. Malik, the level 2 Dark Rift just took too long to be able to get the Uber ride out for the SF. There's too many options here. Maybe when they get the Aghanim Scepter on Young G, they're 900 gold away from that one. His Hand of Midas is just sitting there off cooldown right now. He needs to be able to find that last bit of farm. Ooh, this is a nice pick off. They can get it. Collapse. The Meteor's going to drop. They're going to show themselves. Ducalis needs to get here quickly in order to stop Collapse from doing any more damage. Yules, oh no! Mistimed there. The Yules goes out as the spear does with Ducalis. They throw out the Meteor, but he's already got the shard on OD. He's going to be able to back away. Blinks out immediately after the imprisonment. Scot-free for him, and uh-oh, Yutoro's here now. Yutoro's here. He's got the Aegis. Surprised at the hesitance there. They go back for Astral, get that kill. Meanwhile, Toronto Tokyo is in deep here. Pops his BKB, reveals at least one. They're going to be able to stop Ducalis from TPing out. That's the two supports dead with the SF in the back line. Krillup's not going to be able to get away. And hey, what's one more kill? Underlord. So 4 without losing the Aegis, without a hero even getting close to low. A bit of a bungle there from PUCKCHAMP. If they had maybe been able to catch Collapse with their combination, they could have gotten 1 kill, but
just sitting in their base. Well, they're going to try a smoke out now. They got to do something, or the net worth lead is going to keep growing.
Collis sets up the ward on the high ground. I'm saying they need a dream initiation for them to be able to get this Aghanim Scepter off. Grillat does manage to get out the ultimate right as the Ember Spirit came in. He got feared, but they didn't get any Chainstone off of it because of the Yule Scepter once again from Astral. Now they're going to try and get out of this team fight, but it's already too late. We've seen time and time before. The damage comes too thick and too fast from the side of Team Spirit to let that Dark Rift go off in time.
And we'll see if PUCKCHAMP has the spirit to continue on. Spirit Breaker, it's not it shouldn't contribute that much to like these Trilings.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, they just got sacked on Underlord, but he got sacked anyway.
A tool to teach.
The Aura plus Snapfire, you're going into like over -8 armor. That's potential. Really strong, but Krillup's is going to be in some trouble here. Jesus, look at that one dagger crit. Just a dagger crit from Yutoro is enough to be able to chunk down the HP of the SF, and sure enough, PUCKCHAMP are going to call GG. It's kind of been going this way for the last 20 minutes, maybe more. Secure yet another victory here. This is a team of such youngsters. They do not seem tired of Dota whatsoever.
I definitely like PUCKCHAMP's draft a lot. It's also the duel synergizes super well with their carry, the Stone Gaze.
Otherwise, as long as your courier gets out to you, you should be able to still bring all the normal amount of regen to it.
Yeah, on top lane, initiation here.
Malik trying to run the opposite direction to get out of that Inkswell. Woo, damn, that was a lot of damage. Miposhka cuts him down with a stroke of fate, and that is going to be first blood. If he gets a couple of hits on Miposhka, gives up on it, instead hits Yutoro instead, but they actually trade decently well there for PUCKCHAMP. Oh, they actually managed to get him. I was sorry, I was busy watching bottom lane. They managed to kill Yutoro. Big win for PUCKCHAMP.
Most carries don't want to play that way. They just want to farm, right? So they've been trading a lot of region top, but it's been going in the favor of PUCKCHAMP.
Yeah, I've never been the biggest fan of Grimstroke 5. It always feels so much better as a 4 when it comes to laning phase. Bottom lane, they just get run over by this Slardar. The Dusa is down.
Probably will get an early point in that. Oh, looks like they're going for Grimstroke up here.
Yeah, managed to catch Miposhka. Miposhka just hoping to be able to land some damage there with the Inkswell, hoping for a neutral tonight, but Young G secures that last hit pretty well.
On bottom.
There it is. Get the damage in. Oh my goodness, that mana shield. They just ripped through that one so quickly. Young G is going to be able to respond, though. TPing down and collapse. He's stuck. Caught in a dead end. He's now dead. Can they chase after Mira? No.
Yeah, these guys are, you know, they're TI winners. They have a lot of experience. They don't leave any experience, like, left alone in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Because they realize lane experience is, like, the most important thing in the early game. Getting a kill like this is great, right? But, like, it needs to lead into something, right? It's not that much gold. 181 gold, dead for 20 seconds. But if it leads into pressuring a tower, it's great. As long as mid lane... Oh, sorry, Sven, what happened there?
So they're going to smoke and rotate up to top instead. There, they might be able to find Young G, which would be a perfect kill. Chain back, pull back into the silence. The explosion goes off. The illusion rune was a nice thought. As many of PUCKCHAMP can never really be alone anywhere in the side lanes, which is kind of what you were talking about, right? Is the team spirit needs to be able to play side lanes very dominantly and not play for those big mid-game 5-man team fights. Inkswell gonna go, instead of going for the Skywrath Mage, they see the Medusa's a little bit low and they straight up catch her out. Young G, in response, trying to look to avenge his carry, will kill the Io, and they're going to be able to get the kill on the Miposhka Grimstroke as well. A dual win and 2 support kills, but it doesn't offset the fact that their carry net worth is stalling out.
Just out of blink range, right, to get that duel, but now it feels like you always get the duel off when you have that dagger. The question is, are you strong enough to, like, win the duel? Man, there's a double smoke here, meeting on bottom lane, both teams smoked.
Uh-oh. Very awkward. Malik, not sure if he read it. Okay, they do manage to at least get the duel onto Miposhka, winning that one. A second duel win, but they are going to be able to respond in kind with a relocate in. They managed to get the silence onto the Io, but they didn't have any lockdown left. Oh, and here comes a God Strength. Grillat just gets ripped apart by Yutoro. He doesn't have the levels. I mean, he's still got the level 1 mana shield, so any damage comes his way, all of his mana pool is just gone immediately. Astral's going to be chased down underneath the tier 2. I don't think Collapse wants to let him go. He'll leave it for Toronto Tokyo to complete the kill. 7-9 now with a 5,000 net worth lead for Team Spirit. Didn't they nerf mana shield at like level 1 and 2? I wasn't sure if that was post TI or pre TI. I remember there was like a patch that did something.
I am not sure if like the level 1-2 mana shield, it used to be like a big value point, and you're saying it's not as much. I'm not sure, but they are. We're about to see right now if it does anything.
Yeah, he does manage to get off the Stone Gaze this time around with the Fiend's Grip alongside. He needs to be able to get in front of the Storm Spirit, but he doesn't really want to keep moving forward because he knows there's more coming behind this attempt at his life. Collapse just closes in on him. He managed to kill Dusa, might be able to get more. Nice pick up on the Storm Spirit, though. That's a good kill if they can get it. Unfortunately, don't get the duel, but Young G is there to be able to finish off the job with the overlapping silences on a Storm Spirit. Mira jumping himself away. Collapse continuing to hunt with this Mask of Madness is just a terror on the battlefield.
A nice little DD pick up there for Sven. Why not?
And next to Roshan, perfect opportunity with the Corrosive Haze. A very early Rosh, 17 minutes in. Malik trying to make a trying to make a big play.
And then you get out farmed because you have this Aegis and you're running at the enemy, and they're dodging you naturally because you have the Aegis. And so you don't really gain a net worth advantage by getting the Aegis in a lot of games. And you don't go high ground with first Aegis. It's like really hard. Bane though, oh, a good sleep. Oh, really good sleep.
Does dodge what he can and allows the opening here for the Legion Commander to be able to get the call out onto the IO. They get the kill onto Mira and collapse a little bit low as well. The Medusa might just be able to get that kill. They will. The feed script over on the side here. Yotoro's caught out. He's going to come back with no God Strength. I'm not sure if they've got enough to be able to bail him out. Well, Boschka's going to stick around, but immediately the nuke's swarming it, and Team Spirit reads it. Okay, we can't save our Sven here. A massive win for PUCKCHAMP. As I thought maybe they were just gonna fall over like they did in game 1. Yeah, I remember thinking going into TI, I thought Bane was gonna be one of the big heroes of the tournament. And while it was picked up some, not nearly as much as I was hoping it was gonna be. Oh God, what was that? Toronto Tokyo daring to go up into that high ground and walk straight into Malik's open arms like that. Maybe they want to wait for BKB on Sven as well. Just have to wait and see, but this Legion Commander is going to scale up. 70 damage, 70 dual damage right now, hitting for 219 damage a hit on average. Might just be able to get another win. That is going to be a dead IO. In fact, they need to be able to get Sven out of here. He immediately tries to book it. The Rod of Atos stalls him up long enough for now Young G to get the follow-up disables. Storm Spirit does zip in, trying to stall out these heroes, and might just be enough. Young G blinking forward, Sonic Wave, and they got him. Yotoro dies again.
This game's looking a little rough for Spirit.
Pretty problematic. They are not going to be able to contest this Roshan, whether or not they know or they just don't want to give it up. Team Spirit smoked up inside of their own triangle and are going to push through into their own jungle. But look at all the vision that is here for PUCKCHAMP.
They're smoked though, so can we get the quad?
They are going to be able to get the co-op initiation, but saved by the Legion Commander for the time being. But oh no, the Inkswell, they managed to catch him on side of the Legion Commander. That means the co-op is not going to be able to blink away until perhaps it's too late. It'll collapse, just going to be able to run him down with the vision still there from the corrosive haste. Malik almost managed to catch Toronto Tokyo, but it wasn't good enough. And now Kurlat, he's going to be kind of in some trouble here as he can't quite man fight this Sven with the Inkswell stuns coming in. This is a disaster. That's going to be life number 1 and not a whole lot of backup, especially with Young G, who bought back, has already been scared away from this team fight. He can't seem to go back in. They're going to leave this Medusa entirely alone. Team Spirit found just the perfect initiation for themselves. They killed one of the big team fighters in the QoP, and then they saved the Medusa for last with that extra life. Very well played by Spirit. Just commit right away with corrosive haze, and Roshan dies so fast. That's going to be Axe, Cheese, and Aegis. PUCKCHAMP all falls right underneath their nose and snatched away by Team Spirit. I guess that's the line you chose. Go for it. Much better. Just stick with Bulldog, doing Bulldog things.
Stick with the memers. Mass TP on the top lane. Looks like they want to fight here.
They're going to be able to get the duel instantly onto Mira, and Yotoro, it's like he didn't even notice the IO was gone. He just kept running forward. He said, the Team Spirit's been very disciplined, playing around each other constantly, moving, sweeping across the map as a unit, and they have not been able to use this Aegis. It's gonna time out here in 5 seconds. Even if they try and make the jump now, it's only gonna be with 1 life on the spin. They managed to get the pick off immediately on Ducalis, but he buys back, and now they're gonna try and catch these heroes if they can. Shadow Strike blocked by the Lincolns. Mira jumps over with the tether, but he's already been dueled up, so he's gonna be pulled back in. Another duel win. Sonic Wave goes down. Grimstroke going down, but at the same time, the jump in from the Storm Spirit plus Collapse following that up. They do manage to get some of these backline heroes, and now the Medusa's out of mana and just gonna get burnt away. Team Spirit, I thought with the heroes dropping like that, they were just gonna give up on the team fight. It feels like a more experienced move, and Team Spirit are now gonna be able to get tier 3 and melee barracks.
That you have to think about as a player whenever you have these Lotus or Lincolns in the game, and you're playing, you know, this Bane hero.
I'm not sure if you mentioned it. I just noticed refresher on Storm Spirit, so we're gonna have the double mobile RP from him.
Oh, QoP has a Lincolns, but the interaction between Ag Storm is it no longer gets blocked by Lincolns because it's an AoE. So they're able to jump him. And they will.
They're going to be able to grab him here. They're going to be able to refresher, do it again with the relocate coming in. And now the physical damage is there. A nice setup there from Toronto Tokyo. Like before, I think Young G even decided to go bottom. Toronto Tokyo was already there saying, you know you're going to. You know you're going to try and be efficient and get a little bit of extra farm, push out a side lane, and that's when I'm going to get you.
That was really good. Could have pushed the lane in, but he really... Oh, there's a duel on Slardar, but...
Oh, that is a duel. That is not quite going to be one because Mira, with the big heals coming out, gets collapsed all the way back up to full HP. They're going to chase after Colette and Yutoro. He's swapping in the refresher shard right now. They can go ahead and pop another round of BKB and go for the God Strength to be able to bring down the Medusa. That's just the game. That's it right there. Nothing left for PUCKCHAMP. Team Spirit. It was actually kind of an even game, but then Team Spirit, they just, one or two team fights, they were just so much better at being able to get the read on it, and that's kind of what you expect from the TI winners.